Hello Virgo, this is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you today. Now this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own. If there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now, let's get into our general reading, our love reading, and our financial reading here. So, in terms of your general reading, I will say you do have a lot happening here. You're going to be sharing a lot, you're going to be showing a lot of emotion, and you're going to be helping those around you out in quite a few ways. I see that you will really show yourself as an excellent character, an excellent role model for emotional strength, and you'll kind of show yourself as the calm in the storm. You'll be very rational, you'll be very dedicated to helping those around you. And I see that you are, even though you're hurting currently, that you'll find satisfaction in assisting others around you. Now, I do see that we will be having a lot happening in our readings here, so let's get right into it. Now, in terms of your love reading, I will say here we do have a lot happening that recently, basically, it looks like you have been trying to take a lot of risks. You've been showing yourself as a strong character. You've been trying to do so many things, and honestly, it looks like you've been kind of losing out, that you've been really feeling that things just haven't been panning out your way. And that honestly, you've been feeling heartbroken, you've been feeling hurt, and that person, or you say like your ex or the person that you've had your eyes on, that person has really made you realize or feel small, or they've declined any advances that you made. Basically, you're feeling hurt. Maybe they even started a relationship with somebody else in the meantime. And I do understand that that is a troublesome situation. That's a kind of situation that hurts any of us. I do see that you have been feeling like you're just falling behind. You're going to be stuck in away from everyone, and you're going to lose out on the world. But I see this as a situation really where there is fairness. There is a future for you. And even if you've been feeling hurt, even if you've been feeling like everything's against you, I see that there is, yes, there is that situation where, say, like that person is in that relationship, but I see that relationship not really lasting. I see that relationship, even though it hurts you, it is going to be a situation where you will come out on top in the end, and you will show your character to that person, and that person is going to start to question their decisions. They're going to start to kind of look in your direction. And I see especially that you are going to be seeing some, honestly, some fairness, that even though you've been putting so much effort in, you've been working so hard for a specific outcome, that you've been not really met with like the rewards or the outcome that you expected. And I will say that you're going to start seeing that outcome come to fruition very soon. It will be a little bit of a progress, but it won't be very long. It will be starting very soon. Now let's get into our financial reading as well. That honestly, I see that you've been falling into some vices. You've been basically avoiding working. You've been basically having situations where you've just not wanted to work. You've just not wanted to progress that side of your life, and you've been avoiding having that potential for success that you've had in the past. And yes, even though this is a tough situation, and yes, you have been having a lot of changes in your life, I see that you absolutely have been basically taking the time to heal. And that healing is really doing you leaps and bounds. That yes, you do need time, and everyone does need time when these tough times come, but you have been taking it one step at a time. And I see that through taking things one step at a time, you've been progressing very gradually for now while healing, but this will give you the chance to really push yourself forward. And even though you will be basically holding some information back, it looks like you will be to some extent hiding some information, basically not really sharing some specific things with others financially, that you are going to be moving yourself forward and you are going to be having big financial success for yourself in the future. And I see that this is going to be a big change for you. And that's where that discretion is coming in, is that it's going to be the buffer period. That discretion is going to be the buffer for those, say, like the vices, the things that are really making it hard for you to want to put in that working effort. And that's where you're going to start to really notice some big gains, some big changes. And I'm just going to say here that you are going to be progressing very soon, both in your love and in your financial life, and you are going to be having a lot of success there. You're going to be showing that you absolutely are that person who has that strong sense that they really are capable of being that person who is down to earth and calm and central to a lot of different situations. So that brings us to the end of this reading. I'll just reiterate that I can be found on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well. So get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.